Hey Divine Souls, I hope you're doing well. Let's tap into the universal energies and find out what your ancestors and guides want you to know right now, all right? But before we get to that, as always, let's take a really deep breath to connect your energy to the outcome. You ready? Let's breathe. All right, so let's see what your ancestors and guides want you to know right now. We have the Ten of Swords, okay? So they want you to know that they know that you're going through a very hard time right now within your life. You may even be giving up hope because you feel like everything that could go wrong is going wrong and nothing that should be going right is going right. You feel defeated, you feel depleted, you feel dehydrated, you feel like the world has one up on you. Your enemies have one up on you. You feel like it's doom and gloom. And they see that and they understand that. And they know that you're going through a lot mentally. Like stress is getting at you. Anxiety is getting at you. There's a lot that's happening within your life. But they want you to know that you shouldn't, not that you shouldn't feel this way, but you don't see what's happening underneath the surface, all right? You may be feeling this way, but your enemies are burning right now, all right? The Seven of Wands is the energy of protection. You are somebody very special, okay? You're somebody very protected. And you know you're special because even within your family, you know that there's something uniquely special about you. You know that you're somebody who is lucky in some way, shape, or form. You know that there's a lot of people who look up to you in one way, shape, or form, whether they want to show you or they don't want to show you. People imitate you. People follow your steps. There's this energy that you know that you're different because the things that people do or how they interact with you, how they relate to you, or what they say about you is not what they say or do about everyone else, all right? And they want you to know that the devil attacks the mind before he attacks you. So they don't want you to give into that energy of feeling low. Yes, sometimes you can just close yourself up and just be by yourself and release whatever you need to release, whether it's crying, whether it's just saying whatever the case may be. You need that, all right? Especially when you're going through a very hard, dark time. It's not easy for you to go through a dark time and be faithful as well and be hopeful as well, because it makes you feel more suppressed. It makes you feel more like you're lying to yourself. Let that anger out. It's okay to be angry. It's part of being human, as long as you release it in a healthy way, because if you suppress it, you will take it out on other people. You will take it out in the wrong way. You will do things that will lead you in a dark path, all right? However, you need to release your anger. You need to release your frustration. They want you to do that, all right? They want you to release your anger, your frustration, your whatever energy that you're feeling right now. You're heartbroken. Maybe some of you may be crying a lot. Some of you may just be feeling like giving up on life, whatever the case may be. They want you to know in the midst of all of this that you're going through, you are still very much protected. Your enemies want you and they can't get you. And your enemies are the vessels of darkness. Your enemies are individuals who are being used by demons and dark entities to make your life more depressing, to make you feel suppressed and oppressed, to make you feel like you can't live your life freely, to make you feel they are burning, and you will see them. You will see them. You're going to see this, all right? That is the energy that I'm getting here. So there may be people as well within your life that, or around your environment that are pretending that they want to have relations with you, but they've also already, shown you who those people are. What they want you to know is that things are going to work out for you. The sun is going to rise for you, all right? That's what they want you to know. Let me get more regarding this. Oh, justice. Justice is the true definition of karma for me. Not the type of justice where there's bribery and there's lack of honesty and lack of truth. This is divine justice. This is karma. So if you can see, I always like using this definition. I love tarot because of its symbolism as well. If you can see, this old man is holding a tree which represents your family tree, okay? This is your ancestor, all right? This is somebody very ancient. And this person is holding a tree on one hand and the other hand has a finger on his mouth, telling this young boy, hush. Right? And this young boy is looking at the scales being unbalanced. So you could be crying why things are so unfair. You could be crying why there's so much injustice. There's so many people who did you wrong, having the Ten of Swords here. You have been betrayed even by your family, your friends, your lovers, people that you trusted. And you could be asking, why? Why is there so much unfairness in the world? What did I do to deserve this? Why am I going through so much? You know, you could be feeling so much heavy energy, but your ancestors want you to know that you don't need to focus on that. Focus on the sword. Focus on speaking your truth. Focus on continuing being the person that you are. Focus on using the sword to cut, you know, there's distractions within your life, to cut out the distraction, which is one of them is your mind. You know, your mind has two energies. Your mind can be positive and can enlighten you and tell you all the good things, but your mind can be your worst enemy as well. Your mind can tell you the worst things that nobody can tell you, can tell you how much of a failure you are, how you are doing wrong in life, how you are useless, how it can tell you all these evil things to make you give up on yourself. And that's how the devil attacks. The devil first weakens you mentally. And once you're weak mentally, what else are you going to do when you're weak mentally? You're going to give up. But if you can overcome this, that's why it's important for you to release your anger, release your frustration, go where it is that you feel safe, your safe space. It could be a place where it's just a field, an open field, and there's no one around. It could be near a lake or a stream. It could be somewhere. It could be by the beach. It could be by the mountain. It could be anywhere where you feel like you are by yourself or you feel safe in that environment. Go to your safe space and release your tears, release your anger, release your frustration, release your stress, release it however best you know how to. And releasing it, and then also by after releasing it, focusing on the fact of where is it that you want to move, focusing on defeating the devil within your mind first, the devil that's telling you all these negative things, and start telling yourself more things that align with what it is that you desire. The more you tell yourself negativity, the more you see it. And it doesn't mean when you tell yourself positivity, you won't see negative. Our mind has been programmed with so much negativity for so long within our life. It's not easy to deprogram it, but it is worth taking a step moving towards that. You will receive your justice. You will receive your karma. Whatever it is that you're going through, you will receive your justice. You will receive good karma. That's why it's important for you to not focus on the injustice, because the injustice will turn you to wanting to do negative things. You know, there are people who have taken the knife to cut people because they felt an injustice. And that makes your hand filled with blood. And when God judges you, God is going to judge you not because that person did it first, but why did you do it? And your reason cannot be because they did it first. Because now your hands have blood. You understand? So you need to be able to stand before God and be able to give an answer, not because of somebody else, but because of yourself. Because there's no reason that somebody else has power over you. You give them that power. If somebody says something nasty towards you, let's say, for example, you're at work and somebody just says, oh, she thinks she's all that. You have the power to give them power. And you know they're provoking you. And if you retaliate and act, we are human. Every now and again, we will retaliate. But most of the time, if you can be conscious of yourself in every moment, then you can avoid a lot of pitfalls, because the devil sets traps for you. Traps to weaken you, traps to lower your vibration, traps to make you give up your power and give it to someone else. And then you retaliate, you fight with that person. Next thing in the hearing, you're the one that gets fired, that person's still working. And you wonder why there's injustice. So you need to think about yourself and what you want moving forward. And there's just this energy of, you know, we have here the King of Cups, very sensitive. The King of Cups is very sensitive, is very empathetic, but when they're hurt, they can be very, very ruthless, very, very manipulative. Okay, so you need to embody this energy of being more into your psychic energy. The King of Cups is also very psychic, very intuitive. So you need to trust your gut more. You need to trust your gut more. You need to trust your intuition more. You need to trust your feelings more. You need to trust yourself more. And because you are being divinely guided, you see things in your dreams, you feel things intuitively, follow that guidance. And do not let the devil tell you that you're doomed when God has shown you that you're not doomed, when God has promised you great things. All right? So the energy of the Four of Cups, you may be feeling this energy that you're not interested in life anymore. And being in this energy can make you miss out on a lot of opportunities because you see gray clouds. The Four of Cups usually is depicted with a hand holding a cup out of the clouds, which is a divine gift. And this person is not seeing it because they're too focused on the darkness. They're too focused on all the negative that's going on. So be careful not to miss the good things. There's this saying that says, even in the thickest of darkness, a little bit of light can dispel darkness. If you can go into a dark room and light a candle, light is always more powerful than darkness. That's why there's almost always a fewer good people and more like dark people, but